Oh my god, you fucking Noid.
I just
You
got
never
home.
do it!
I
You
just got.
never
My mind
do
is
it!
still like. I just want to drink this hot chocolate. All right.
I feel like there's one instance of you doing the do to show that we've started, and then you just never do it.
I mean, I
So
think
I could
none
have
of it's
rambled on for like
accurate.
20 minutes. Anyways, are you ready, Jessu?
Yes, Sue.
Alrighty. So let's see.
This is Manacles of Darkness
Fuck.
session 2.
Manacles of dark nap.
Dirkness.
Yep.
Season 2, Episode 1.
Manacles of Durgas.
Dark of men. That is, it's, you know. All right.
Manties of
So,
Dankness.
Myrrh, the tiefling. You were like, you were a half-elf lady who lived in the forest around here, and you were like, life is lonely-ish. I hate humans, right? They're kind of douches. And then, but you met a human. It's like, oh fuck, he's hot though. And you're like, well, I guess I'm okay to, sidle up in on there. But then people that are even angrier than you killed your boyfriend for being an all right guy, and so you made a pact with the wrath demon to find a way to bring him back. If I'm correct, that is correct, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you're trying to find a way to bring him back. So you've been this has been going on for a while. But you recently, during your many travels, you heard a tale of many years ago. There was somebody in Heimhall, the city right here, who got in a lot of trouble for practicing necromancy in an attempt to bring somebody back to life. And this is like the only, and it was successful. And this is like the only instance of you ever actually hearing about this. So you're like, fuck, I need to go to Heimhall and get more info about that, right?
Right.
All right, so you travel up on in there, going to Heimhall, but unfortunately, you look just terrifying, and the people of Heimhall are very untrustworthy of outsiders, um, and it's like Isaac had trouble getting in, and he's just a half elf, and you are now a half elf and part demon,
Mm-hmm.
so they're probably not going to let you in the front gates, therefore you need to find a special way in.
Oh, joy.
Yes. So
Exciting.
to give you an idea of kind of the layout of Heimhall, the walls are huge, very very tall, very very thick as well. You can tell this used to be very heavily guarded. You can tell by looking at the guards nowadays that the security is kind of lowered because there haven't been really any threats to Heimhall in a very long time. So they just have to put the air and sort of visage of looking very secure, but in reality, you can tell that the guards, they're not too aware of what's going on. The only ways you can see to actually get into the wall are you can actually attempt to climb up the wall stealthily. You can attempt to sneak through the main gate, or you notice that there is a elevator along the side that's taking some things up. You could attempt to stow away on that. So those are your three ways to get into the city.
We're gonna definitely do the stowaway thing.
Stowaway thing? Alright.
I
So
imagine,
let's see.
Alex, during ours, you're like, in one of the cages, you see something that not quite a drake, but you just gotta ignore that for now.
Alright. So I'm going to have you. So you're on the outskirts of the city. You're approaching the elevator area from afar. I'm going to need you to roll for stealth.
Okay.
So it's going to be your 1d20 plus the skill mod. Yeah.
Okay.
Jesse's first roll. What's it going
That's
to
my
be?
first roll. What's the skill
Show me that
modifier?
one.
Fuck, where is that on my sheet?
It's on the skills part.
Under
It's next to
skills.
stealth. It's the second
If you don't
page.
have spells stealth specifically, then would it be a dex charisma or a dex
But she
bonus?
should. She's a rogue.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Is it? Okay, so fuck. I'm already fucking up. Okay.
You're fine.
Where is this? It's on the skill sheet.
Skill sheet and then stealth, and then it'll be to the right of stealth.
Oh, okay.
It's an alphabetical order.
Okay, so it looks like it says 10.
Oh.
Fuck. All right. So roll 1d20 plus 10.
Okay. Unless I'm supposed to add all the modifiers with it, or are those already added
No,
in?
it's just the skill. Yeah, they add them into the skill mod.
Oh,
Little
okay.
thing.
Okay.
You see the equals and all the pluses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right. So you approach the wall, getting closer and closer to the elevator. From afar, you can see a large, gray-skinned orc man and a smaller, dark-skinned human. They appear to be conversing. Around them, you see many multicolored drakes. Roll for perception if you have it. If not, roll for wisdom.
Perception. Okay. 6.
All right, cool. So you see among the many crates and cages, you see a few empty-ish boxes that look like they would be full of food. You could attempt to sneak into one of those and stow away.
Definitely.
All right. I'm gonna have you roll for stealth one more time just to get closer.
Okay.
It's 1d20 plus 10. Oh.
You did it! You did it!
Ugh.
So just so you know, within Pathfinder rules, a nat 1 is always a failure and a 20 is always a success.
Oh,
So
So the
wonderful.
10 means nothing.
yeah, because not. Oh my
I'm so
I
sorry, Alex,
don't
that you have to deal
know.
with people who constantly are terrible at doing anything.
your third your third roll ever is a nat 1.
Fuck!
To be fair, I got on my
That's
second roll, so you did better than I
God,
did so far.
so funny.
I'm stealthiest getting into this box.
All right, so give me a second here to fucking deal with this.
Fucking call hacks on this shit.
Is Vorg just gonna, like, throw her out?
All right, so you slowly approach the cages, attempting to get into one of the feed boxes. As you attempt to open the lid a bit, it creaks horribly, and all the drakes start screeching at you.
Ugh.
The
Metal
gray-skinned orc
shit.
turns his head and starts running towards you. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm just looking inside of this box. I think I lost my pet rat.
Excuse me?
Yes, I have a pet rat. You know why you have to judge me about it.
Roll for diplomacy or charisma.
Would
Or I
that be
guess
roll
it's
to
bluff.
deceive?
It's bluff, yeah. Do you have bluff?
I think. Oh, here's you. I do.
All right, then roll for bluff. Why don't you get a fucking nat 20 or something?
Oh, what is my blood? Fucking
It's a really small rabbit, believe me.
the rat.
Well, that's a really good roll. Okay. Um. So a rat, you said?
Yes.
Why do you think it was in here?
Because I am well aware that my rat needs to be fed. We haven't actually eaten in a while, and he kind of will go off and try to find food himself. Trying to train him. Not doing too
Alright.
well.
Well, you could have just asked. Let me look. So he kind of pushes you out of the way. You have a hood on right now, from what I assume. So he doesn't notice your horns currently
Mm-hmm.
or any of that. You're just you just kind of look elfish. So he pushes you out of the way, then starts going through the crate, and he actually does find a rat. Oh, here it is, I guess.
Nivian! Oh, thank you so much for finding him.
No problem. I don't know how that happened. So I thought we'd keep these secure.
I'm terribly sorry. He's really good into getting into, small little places. There might be actually a hole in the back of it or something he might have squeezed into.
All right, well, we'll keep a lookout for that. Thank you. Sorry about
Yeah,
the
you definitely
confusion.
want to double check on that.
I love how Myrrh and Isaac have the same, like, mindset of when to just completely bullshit.
All right. What do you want to do now?
See, Alex, it's not just me.
um, fuck. You know, we're
First of all,
just
what do you want to do with the rat?
we're gonna we're gonna let it go.
It's good eats.
Actually, we're gonna just let it out into the woods.
All right, you let
Farewell,
Nivian go.
Nidian.
Nivian looks back at you and gives you a head nod. Perhaps you'll meet in another life.
The final boss you just released into the wild.
All right.
So that didn't work out so well. I'm gonna try to sneak in through the front gate now.
All right. You don't want to risk the climb.
No, definitely not. You know, the hood
Because, you
could come
know,
off, or the tail could flopple out, or something like
Feeling
that.
the climb skill at the very top could be fun.
All
Good.
right.
I'm gonna try to sneak through the front door.
All right. Do you happen to have the disguise skill?
I think I do. I do, but
Try to look like a normal person.
I do, but its skill modifier on it is 0.
I mean, just rolling a 1d20.
Okay.
Just yeah, I guess just 20 then. All right, you managed to apply some makeup and kind of cover up your scar and make you look overall less threatening, I guess. However, the
I
horns
am
are still there.
in this.
All right. So you want to go through the front gate?
Let's go through the front gate.
All right, cool. All right, so you approach the front gate. It's a very large metallic gate, a bit rusted, doesn't open too much. There's chains on either side of it to, rise it up and all that good stuff. You can see there's one person manning the gate, just kind of tired but diligent-looking man. He gives you a head nod as you approach him. All right, you got another person. What can I do for today, lass?
Oh, dear. My cousin, he's fallen ill, and I need to get inside to see him. It's his final days.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Roll for bluff. Just immediately goes, doesn't even attempt to go through it, just immediately bullshits off right off the bat.
I like Myrrh already.
Was that the 22?
That was the 22.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay. I didn't even notice. All right. So he's fairly convinced that you got your family down. All right. Well, let's just let me write down some things for you real quick. Just I gotta catalog everybody that comes through.
Understandable.
All right. So he drags you off to the side and hastily gets out a piece of paper to begin writing down details. All right. Your name is.
Megan.
That's an odd name. All right. How do you spell that for me?
Meghan. It's foreign. I am not from around here.
All right, Meghan. Let's see here. Let me get your basic appearance. Kind of gives you a once over. Could you take off the hood by chance?
Why do I need to do that? Do you not trust me? My cousin is seeing his final hours.
Roll for bluff.
Oh my fuck.
Oh, also pro tip: if you're doing the same roll, if you just click on the chat box and press up on the arrow pad, it'll just redo the previous roll.
Oh, look at
Huh?
Yeah.
That's a thing.
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, if you click on the chat box and you can just keep going up and it'll go through your different messages.
Huh.
You need to do something again.
Okay.
That's
But yeah, okay. So, all right. Sorry. Are you an elf? That's all I'm asking.
No, I'm human.
All right, I just had to check. So he writes down human. All right, so just business here. You're just you're checking on your family, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Most likely attending a funeral later, probably.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll get you through here hopefully. How long do you think you're gonna be here?
I'm probably going to be here. Oh God, the funeral will probably be within the week, so probably.
Oh my God. Okay, you're fine. Let me blow the horn. Just get you on inside right now.
Oh God!
Jesus Christ, just get in.
Oh, I miss you so
He
much.
hastily runs over to the horn and blows on it. The giant gate starts hastily opening. All right, lass, you can go inside. My condolences to your cousin and all.
Thank you. Oh God. I hope he hasn't lost his leg yet.
Somewhere, Isaac is
God.
passed out on a park bench.
I'm so sorry, lass. Everything to you. Oh my god.
Thank you.
This guy's state is suddenly terrible.
Thank you so much.
Alright. You walk in through the front gate, and it slowly goes shut behind you. In front of you is a long stone corridor going slightly up to the rest of the city. It's kind of like an underground area. As I said before, it's a very, very well guarded, or it was a very well guarded, but very fortified city. So you go through the long corridor and you emerge into the main city of Heimhall.
Oh, what a dump. Of course, it was designed by humans, so what would I expect?
So
Even though I'm half, it doesn't matter.
from where you've emerged, there is this is kind of the center bazaar of the city. There is plenty of shops. There's an inn around. All the basic commodities you would expect when coming to a capital of a nation. What is your
Some capital.
course of action? Just so you know, the festival that will be happening here is happening in 2 days from now.
Let's go to the inn so I can get some information about this person who used this necromancy.
Some information.
Ba-da-bum.
All right, so you see an inn slightly off to the side, so you go towards it and you go inside. It's rather packed because people they're getting ready for the big festival that's celebrating the 200th anniversary of peace between the giants of Rakshka and the humans of Yanland. So people are very merry and drinking and all that, getting prepared for the festivities in a few days. So you kind of just sneak in, push past people, and get to the bar area.
What? A dump. Oh, at least they have, I assume, ale. I assume if someone would serve me...
They got something called Fireball.
I'll handle you in a second. Alright. What can I do for you?
Hello there. I'm not from around here, but I am certainly parched. What do you have on tap today?
I've got just about anything you might want. You want wine, ale, beer?
I'll take an ale, and also, how familiar are you with this city and its history?
Well, I'm about 50 or so. My family lived here, pretty much all my life, so, what I don't know by my own accounts, I know through theirs.
Wonderful, wonderful. If you don't mind getting me that drink, I'd like a little chat so I can get to know the area a little bit. I heard the festival will be approaching, and I'd, before then, like to have a look around, meet some people, find out some things I've been searching for.
Alright, you want strong ale or kind of weak?
Give me something weak. I do need to get up and about a little bit.
Alright, so he goes off to the side and pours a nice jug of ale. Alright, last, that'll just be 5 gold if you don't mind.
Yes, 5 gold, of course.
I gave you gold, right? We did that.
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure.
I'll just
The
go
wallet,
sit
0 gold, aw shit.
0 gold, oh shit.
Just kills the man.
Fuck. It's not that bad.
I have a cousin that's dying, I don't need to pay.
Mike, no.
Nice. I feel like the cousin dying will be reoccurring whenever you need to bullshit something.
Isaac will be the dying cousin.
Sure, why not?
Alright. So he hands you the ale, and you hand him the small couple coins of gold. Just remember to remove 5 gold from your total.
I did.
Alright, can you say me a little bit about the city, lass?
Yes, so there is the festival going on, yes, but I've actually arrived here for a particular thing I'm looking for, and I was wondering if maybe you knew something about someone who might have meddled a little bit with the dead.
What exactly are you insinuating, lass?
I'm insinuating that someone around here used some sort of magic to try to at least bring someone back from the dead, and I'd like to speak to this person if they are still alive.
Well, about 45 years ago. Um, Let me take you off to the side a bit. You can tell he's not scared by your mention of this story. He's just a bit put off. Like no
Mm.
one's mentioned it in a very, very long time. So he sits you down in a little booth in the corner. Tells one of his other bar people, like barkeeps, to take control of the bar while he's talking to you. All right. So where exactly did you hear about this?
People from my adventures. Why do you need to know?
We've done our best to put down that information, make it die. We don't like talking about it that much.
A little too scary for you humans. I mean, a little too scary for the people who live here, who are all nice and kind and wonderful people.
I wouldn't call the people around here nice and wonderful, but what that man did, it was against our code of honor.
Mm. So I've been told that meddling with the dead is a little bit out of the ordinary.
Certainly so.
Mm.
Where should I start? So I was just a boy. I was around 5 or 6 years old when this happened. The king at the time had two sons. One of them was named Raimar. His other son was named Agmund, and both of them were very loving young people. You see, Agmund was not the king's full son, though. He was a bastard, and it always created issues. And well, Agmund was told from when he was a boy, apparently, that his mother had died, but apparently he had been killed by his own father.
No.
So when Agmund found out and was able to find where his mother was kept, her bones at least, he did everything he could to try and bring her back, just to talk to her for a second.
Oh my god.
It got out, and well, there was a big problem between Raimar and Agmund. Up until that point, they had been just brothers, but Raimar was appalled by what Agmund had done, and from what we were told, he killed him. So
Damn it.
I'm not entirely sure how I can help you further with that.
So where is this brother still living right now?
Raimar?
This, Raimar, yeah.
Yeah, he keeps to himself, though. It's been a long time since anybody's seen him. After his father's death, he hasn't really made that many public appearances.
Do you know by chance where I could find him?
Damn. Well, the old Ragnar estate, it's towards the royal district, a bit outside the castle. It's a pretty big place. You might have some troubles, getting a hearing with him. He doesn't much take visitors.
Oh, I'm sure that I could sway him. Forgive me for putting you through such a troubling thought process with that. Shall I, here, how about this, for the information, because I'm such a wonderful person, you can have 2 gold for this, because you're such a nice person.
Thank you, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
He pockets the 2 gold.
If you could do me a favor.
What's that?
You do not tell anyone that I was here. We've never even had this conversation. I have no idea who you are. You have no idea who I am.
Alright, fair enough, I suppose. I'm not sure I want to know what you're up to anyways. Better off for me.
Oh, don't worry. Nothing that would harm anyone else, I assure you. Just a woman looking for someone she's lost.
Alright then. Well, best of luck to you.
Thank you. You can go ahead and get back to doing your barkeep thing or whatever it is that you do here.
He nods and heads back to his bar.
Looks like I know where to go now.
You basically tipped him a crisp dollar bill.
So how about we don't say anything about what's going on here, but you can tell it to Mr.
$1.
George Washington.
Here's $1. You didn't see shit. All right, so Myrrh's gonna head that way. We're gonna head that way.
So you exit the inn and start heading towards what you assume to be the royal district based on the fact that the giant castle is in that direction.
It seems fair.
So you get to the royal district. You can tell there's a bit more guards here. The guards seem more heavily armored and weaponed. I don't know what the fucking term is. Armed. That's the word.
Armed.
Yeah. Here we go.
The weapon.
Weapon. So you begin looking around. You're not quite sure which one is the Ragnar estate. Would you like to attempt to ask someone?
Yes.
Also, Alex, I hate
Or-
you.
that
The second you
that whole
mentioned
story
Agman,
was
I'm like,
already
God
in there.
damn it.
What is it? Ragnar?
Ragnar.
Ragnar, yes.
Ragnar, okay.
Raknar.
Ragnar. Okay.
Yeah.
Write that down
Yeah.
so I don't fuck up.
The man that you were told about was Reimar Ragnar. Reimar.
I'm actually gonna write that down too.
Alright. I guess I will approach the nearest person and ask them.
All right.
know
So you
the
go up to
weapons.
one of the main guards.
Hello, my good sir. How are you today?
Fine. What do you want?
I'm looking for a dear friend who I haven't seen in years. His name is Ragnar? Yes, Ragnar Reimar. He's one of those types that when he speaks, he slurs a little bit. We drank a couple of times.
You said his name backwards. Roll for plot.
I appreciate that you broke Alex.
I'm sorry.
Alright, so.
I'm looking for Ragnar Reimer.
I said his last name first.
The guard looks you over. You referring to old man Reimar?
Indeed, I am.
No, I'm looking for Ragnar.
Say you're an old friend. You don't look that old.
Well, you know, it's really not nice to talk about how a woman looks compared to her age. I do keep my skin very, very clean, though, and very fair, you know. Spend a lot of gold on that.
I'm sorry. Well, I'm afraid your friend hasn't really been one to leave the house in a long time.
Oh, I can get him out just fine. I mean, look at me.
Alright.
Well, I can show you where the estate is, but I can't assure you that he's going to let you in.
I do appreciate you at least showing me where it is. That's actually all the information I need.
All right, then. So he takes you along the road. It's only about another 200 feet or so, and he points you to the main gates of the Reimar Manor.
Oh my god. He's
Or Ragnar Manor, excuse me. Yeah.
You did it, huh?
Reimar Ragnar was he was the son of the King Yatorm Ragnar. He was a pretty big king. I wouldn't say good king, but he was a pretty big king.
Just big king. Big guy.
Yeah. He did a lot. I don't say it's all good, but he did a lot.
Like Napoleon?
Yeah.
Just like
Maybe a bit less shittier than Napoleon.
a little less shittier. Oh, what wonderful. Great. I assume this man is going to be quite the charmer.
Are you talking, is that in character or?
No, I actually am speaking out of character and the accent kind of carried over, my bad.
Okay, no, that's fine. I just had to make sure.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, so the guard leaves you, he goes back to his post. There's a giant gate there. It appears to be kind of rusted and open, oddly enough. As you look across the manor, it looks like it would have once been a beautiful, well put together manor. But you can see it's become a bit dilapidated as the years have gone by. There's no more servants about, like, taking care of the facility. The only person really living here is probably the one guy.
That makes sneaking in rather easy. Wonderful.
Alright, so you'd like to sneak in?
Well, let's sneak in.
Alright. So...
You attempt to climb through the window, you break it, and then the
Roll
alarm
for-
goes off.
Roll for perception.
Okay. 6.
Alright, so there's a few ways you see in. There's obviously the front door, which you can just attempt to, like, go through quietly. There also appears to be a open window on the second floor. You could also attempt to go through the backyard and see if there's an entrance there.
Let's go through the backyard. I feel like
All right.
adventuring.
So let's see. Do you have climb?
Yes.
All right. Attempt to climb the fence to get over into the backyard.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
So very carefully and with stumbling just a tad, you managed to get over the spiked fence.
Oh God! Oh, it's spiked. Oh Okay.
You can tell that you tore a little bit of your cloak on the way down.
I really didn't want to get this bended. I'll do it later.
All right. So you begin creeping through the backyard. You can tell that this used to once be a very large, proud garden. Everything now is wilted and dead.
This sort of reminds me of our backyard after those bastards lit my house on fire. Very dead. Very dead. Ah, okay. Let's get in here. Where is an entrance?
All right, roll
Just
for
what's it with
stealth.
you and house fires?
I don't know. Roll for stealth, you said.
Yes. Fuck. Okay. All right. So as you begin to go around the corner of the house, you see somebody standing in the backyard, watering a solitary plant that appears to be alive.
Charming. Wonderful. Two things alive here. I'm impressed. Okay. We're gonna slowly ease our way towards him, but like sneak up on him so he doesn't really acknowledge her presence.
All right. Your 29 is still pretty good, so I'll say you're fine.
Okay.
So you managed to get relatively close to him. You're about 5 feet away. What do you want to do at this point?
Shit, I didn't get what the bastard looked like. We're gonna come out of the shadows behind him and gently place my hand on his shoulder.
Okay.
Can
Alex,
I
roll for heart
have my
attack.
can I have one of my daggers prepared just in case this might not be the guy
Yes.
who might try to kill me.
Yes, feel free to have one of your daggers out.
Okay.
I'll say, and the odd chance that you happen to get into combat with this person, you'll have the first turn.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Depending on how this could go, this could drastically alter my solo session.
All right, I'm just let me see what this person's doing. Okay. So
I go behind him and slit his throat. You'll never know what
Wouldn't
happened.
be the first time she's done that.
all right, so as you creep a bit closer. The person that you're about to touch senses that you're behind them and immediately swerves around and pulls out their mace. What are you doing here?
Oh,
Who are you?
Oh, that's impressive. Hello there. The back door was open, so I came in. I hope
There's
you
not
don't.
a back door.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. You know that I know that I'm here looking for you, and I'm obviously not going to kill you. I just assumed that you were going to attack me with that massive weapon. Forgive me.
Thank you.
Could have gone through the front door, decided not to. It's kind of one of those. I have a question for you, if you'll have my audience.
I shall permit you one question, but then you will explain your purpose here.
Oh, definitely can do that. You had a brother long ago that tried to raise his dead mother. I assume there's some family drama that I actually don't necessarily care about. Do you know the type of magic that he used to try to bring back said dead woman?
You've already made one mistake, and that was not me. That was my father's brother.
Oh, well, I might have had a drink since then. Regardless, same question. Do you know the magic that was used with that?
I do, but I'd rather not speak of it.
Why not?
That was so
Come
pitiful.
on. I'm a nice person. I snuck into your house.
Just look. I'm going to be frank with you. I'll go ahead and explain myself, and then maybe you can trust me. I am a person who lost someone very, 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 very dear to me, and I want them back in my life. Very, very badly. And I was told that you knew someone who knew of this magic that could bring my dearly beloved back. And I don't even want to cause harm to anyone. I just want to bring this man back. That's all I want in my life. I
never
only
met
snuck
my uncle.
in.
Oh, go on. Go on. You finish.
I only snuck in because, well, let's face it, I'm not the type that people like to have around them. It's kind of been something my entire life that I've had to do, so forgive me. It is just part of my nature to assume that everyone wants me dead.
That's a cruel nature to have. He lowers his mace just a tad, but he still has it ready. I'm afraid to say that I never met my uncle Agmund. He was slain before my time.
I'm very sorry for that. I know for certain that losing family is definitely not easy on the heart.
I do not believe so. My father has seldom left the house since his death.
So, your father's here in the house, if I heard you correctly, because apparently I'm hard of hearing.
He is, but he has not left in a very, very long time. I come by every once in a while just to see how he is. And take care of this. He gestures towards the bush that he's been watering.
It's a very lovely bush.
Thank you. It was my mother's.
I just keep hitting nerves, don't I?
just the right areas.
Forgive me. We definitely got off on the wrong foot. I should have knocked on the front door, but I didn't, and I just really wish to be granted an audience with him. If there's anything I can do to get an audience with him, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Just a moment. He walks towards you just a tad and gives you a look over. Give me a moment. All right. So his eyes flash for a moment into a bright white light, and he takes a couple steps back. Just what are you?
I am simply a mere traveler looking for one thing and one thing only, and that's all that you need to know about me. I don't know what the little eye thing is, but it's actually scaring me.
Then take off your hood.
He can mace you pretty hard.
Okay, fine. Since I am at the point where I am completely desperate, I will remove my cowl, but I will have you know, please don't upset me. Do not try to fight me. Do not do anything of the sort. That's when I can't hold a lot accountable for myself. But here you go. Enjoy it.
You have no idea who you're dealing with, Jess.
You really don't.
All right.
So you the big man.
You remove your hood slowly, and he gasps a bit as he sees the horns coming from your hair. My God, what happened to you?
It's a long story that I rather not share too much of. Not to really say that I'm happy like this, but it's one of those things that I have to manage with. Yeah.
All right. He looks you over and he's debating whether or not to let you inside. All right. After a few moments, he nods at you. All right then. Well, if you insist, let's go inside.
I appreciate it greatly.
All right. So he leads in through the back door, opening it, and he opens it for you.
Can I put my hood back up?
Yes, if you feel that you wish.
Okay, I'm gonna put that back up.
All right. So you can tell inside this place is even like shittier on the inside. Most of the furniture is broken or just very dusty. He begins to take you upstairs. Do be careful on the way up. Some of the stairs are, well, a bit unstable.
Ah, I see. A lot of things in life are unstable, but okay, I will just go ahead and make sure that I don't fall to my death. Which would be great if I didn't.
All right. Roll for reflex.
Roll for a reflex?
Yeah.
What? Where do I roll for that? Just
Reflex is it should be towards the side of your sheet, under near Fortitude and Will.
oh shit. Okay, I see. So since mine says -1 next to it, I have to roll a d1. Is it 1d20 minus 1?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. Your reflex is -1?
Yeah, that's what it says on the sheet.
You're a very
Fuck.
good rogue.
All right. So as you said, one of the steps breaks, but you're able to catch your foot in time.
Oh shit.
Careful there.
Thank you for making sure that I'm okay.
He offers you his hand and pulls you back up.
Thank you, my good sir.
Right, so you guys reach the top of the stairs, and he brings you down a long hallway. At the end of the hallway, there's a large door, very ornamental looking. He opens it to you. My father is inside. Just don't feel bad if he won't talk to you. He talks to very few people nowadays.
Is there anything I should really take note of? Is he going to try to stab me or anything if I come near him?
He's much too docile nowadays to pull anything like that.
Okay. Thank you so much. I do appreciate your kindness.
Agathon opens the door and lets you inside.
Hello?
Alright. He then closes the door behind you. Roll a will save.
Oh, will? Okay. And that's just my will thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Immediately, you notice that you stepped into some sort of sigil. Around you appears this thing of holy light, and it circles around you, and you can feel your head start to blister and hurt.
Oh God, what is this?
Just grabbing the jacket.
Okay. We're playing D&D, sorry.
What is this? I am
I'm done with my play, isn't that great?
You're still
Yes,
in pain. You
you're
have to
free.
keep going.
Just douche.
Why should it be meaningless
Just
again?
keep making more pain noises until how.
Okay, fuck it. Asshole, I'm back. You can stop, like, groaning. Alright. Immediately, now that the room is lit up, you can see that there's nothing in here but, like, stone. Nothing else.
Was it Dungeon Master?
Playing fifth
You're Dungeon Master.
I'm playing Pathfinder,
okay.
technically, but
Yeah.
I say D&D because most people don't.
Yeah, Pathfinder is preferable to fucking fifth ed.
Yeah. Alright, so as what I was saying. So you can tell that you walked into what appears to be some sort of prayer room more than anything else.
I am definitely not welcome here.
Immediately afterwards, Agathon opens up the door, staring at you from inside the enclosed holy sigil. I'm sorry about misleading you. It's not for one of my faith to lie, but when I saw your horns, I know that you needed help, and I want to provide it to you.
You think I need help?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Did I stutter?
I don't.
I believe all those who have wandered astray shall have the chance to redeem themselves.
Trust me, I am not straying from any path.
Go on.
Go ahead.
He holds out his fist and clenches it a bit, and you can feel the circle begin to tighten a bit more.
Oh, shit. Why
Sounds
can't
more like
you
sex.
just...
Tightening.
Look, can you stop with this? Can you stop stop with this. I am not trying to do any harm to you. Okay? What I am is what I am. Alright? And I don't
What
want to
you
change
are
that.
is dangerous to those of faith.
It is not dangerous. I could give two crabs about your faith.
He squeezes his fists again, tightening it once more.
Please, please, I'm not going to harm anyone. I swear, I swear. I don't care about your gods. I don't care about how holy you are. I just made a bad decision and ended up like this, and you are hurting me.
But I will
What?
be helping you soon. Just
No.
sleep.
No.
No.
Right,
I
roll,
don't think so.
roll will save with a -4
You
to
must
it.
die.
He's not trying to kill you. He's just trying to knock you unconscious.
No, I mean, Myrrh turns into the fucking emperor.
Do it.
Do it.
And that, so -4 to my will, to
Yeah.
the will save. So that's would be, since mine's a +1, it's a -3.
Yeah. Yes.
Math.
Nice.
You can feel this time your mind begins to rupture some more, and you fall to your knees.
Oh god. Oh, it hurts so much.
The pain will be over soon, my child.
Oh, why are you doing this? Other than being a complete mean person, I'm trying to clean my language up. That's how good of a demon I am.
One that self-identifies as a demon does not inspire confidence.
Well, would you rather me say I'm a demon, or would you rather me say that I'm a half-elf? Because I have lived all of my life with people hating me, and now even more people hate me, and I'm literally just trying to resurrect my dead boyfriend, okay?
He walks forwards towards you and kneels right in front of you at your eye level. Well, I do not hate you, my child. What is your name?
Myrrh. It's Myrrh.
Murder.
I will help you, but I will help you of my own accord, and not through my uncle's vile magics.
What, is there some sort of holy way to bring back my person who is really close to me?
Perhaps not, but I will find you closure.
I don't want closure. That's not what my journey is. All right? Look, closure is one thing. I could sit there and say, oh, it's horrible that everyone that I loved in my life is gone. And oh, I can live my life again being this thing, this abomination between human and elf, now possessed by this evil that I didn't want, but I in my hour of desperation, I ended up like this. Look, closure might be good for people who are blessed to be human all their lives, but closure is not something that I can accept.
Well, it is something that I will give you, nonetheless. Roll another will save, this time with a -6 bonus.
Jeez.
Because he's breaking you little by little.
Nice.
Oh. Alright, and this time he clenches his fist once more, and the pain brings you to unconsciousness. Oh, God. Let's just take a second. That was really good.
This grandiose
I w-
speech,
I
and he's
would
like,
not
alright,
have-
nighty-night.
I would not
Go
have
the fuck
recommended
to
going through the backyard. You could have just snuck up here and found Rymar, but, you know,
Yeah.
D&D. Stories on the fly.
Uh-huh.
Wonderful. I'm glad that in hindsight I wouldn't have ended up like this. Great.
Yeah. No, I never railroad you towards a certain fate. I didn't plan on this happening.
Oh, it's okay. It's great.
You did.
I love
that was,
being
that was a
knocked
nice
out.
speech, Jess.
This
I
is a
love
little...
being knocked out 40 minutes into the campaign.
Hey, I died.
Yeah, you know, all things considered, it's not that bad.
Yeah, you could have taken 40 damage. That was smite good. And
Taking
broken your
40
nose.
Yeah, what he did to you earlier was detect evil, and he was able to detect the demon within you.
Wonderful.
Alright, so, the next
Be right
time
back
you
out.
awaken... Fucking... Okay,
I'll
fine.
be gone for like a minute and a half.
Yeah. That was so good.
Really?
You having fun so far, Jester?
I'm having fun. I didn't mean to like get into that. but I guess I did at the same time.
It's good.
Good. I'm glad.
I just like people, like, if you're gonna do something, don't half-ass it, just go, like, full force.
It's been so long since I've like ad-libbed stuff that I'm just like at the beginning, as you can see, I'm running myself in circles. I have to be better at doing the whole ad-libbing thing.
No, I mean, I'm getting good at it, too, because, like, I've only spoken as Agathon twice now. So it's very difficult.
Yeah. I just and it's like because I'm not writing things down, I'm just like names.
I do like that. I think everyone's stories are going to like intersect just a bit. Like those drakes that, like the drake guy you talked to earlier. That's the whole reason Isaac came to Heimhall, is so that he could talk to the drake panzer trainers, because he wants to try and learn how to tame drakes.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank
This is funny. And then Drew's prologue is going to start off with her, because she's from Australia, which is the floating city off to the west, and her
Mhm.
friend
I keep
who
hearing
made
Australia.
I thought you said
Australia.
Australia too.
No, Australia, like astral,
Okay.
the city of the stars.
The train.
But yeah, yes, it's a very calm city. It's basically a giant like place of study. But all right, so the next time you awaken, you're in a small damp room, chained to a chair. There's a large man in front of you. It's not Agathon.
Kinky.
He has a bald head, very long beard, very scarred, and very angry looking.
Oh, I've woke up next to a lot of things, wolves and half-dead orcs that I didn't finish killing, but I have never woken up next to something as terrifying as you.
Say thy tongue, demon.
Oh, here we go with the demon thing again.
Why have those of your ilk infiltrated our city?
I am looking for a spell to resurrect someone close to me. And that is it. I do not wish any ill will on you dumb humans. Oh, I should not have said that, should I?
Do not hide your intentions. We know what you did.
What I did, as far as I know, the only wrong that I've done is that I lied to some guy about a pet rat. And I broke into the manor. And not really broke in, it was more I climbed a fence. So no damage either to the property.
He leans in close to you with a very, very angry face.
Oh, you smell so bad.
You're one of the foul creatures that has orchestrated the assassination of the Queen's family, are you not?
I'm
Confess,
sorry.
demon.
I'm sorry. What?
At the festival. It was a day ago now. The Queen's family was attacked in a black cloud of smoke and ash. They were cut off from the rest of us, and they were all slain but the Queen herself. Are you telling me it's coincidence that a tiefling like you was able to enter the city, and a few days later, death comes to the Queen's family?
Entirely, considering that I am the only tiefling that I know.
Do not hide your intentions from me. We will remove them from you one way or another. You will pay for your misgivings.
You are definitely not easily swayed by the actual truth! Look, I am not here to kill anyone. I only kill people who attack me. That's kind of what I do. I don't even know who the queen is. Don't even know what she looks like. Don't even care. Literally could care less. Ask me about the history of your little city. I don't even know anything about it. This is my first time here, so if there was a plan to murder anyone and I apparently was a part of it, I missed the memo. Wouldn't have done it anyway either. Not
Your
that kind of
ignorant
person.
prattling does little to sway me. Guards, prepare the brand.
I'm sorry, did you say brand?
So you see off to the side, there's somebody with a nice hot iron warming it up in some coals. Immediately afterwards, you hear a loud knock at the door. Who's there? It's me, Agathon. Score, open the door, you bastard.
Hackathon. Oh
A few
no.
guards hurry over the door and unlock it and let him in. You see the man from a few days ago with the long red hair and burned scar on his face. What is she doing in here, Score? You know, she must have been one of the ones who orchestrated the Queen's family's death. She's a tiefling. Score, I captured her 2 days prior to the festival. There's no way she could have been a part of it. You want me to believe that a demon would be innocent of this? I'm not saying a demon is fully innocent. I'm saying that she is innocent of this crime, Score. There's
Yeah,
no
what he
reason
said.
for this. He kind of asserts himself and pushes Score out of the way. Guards, let her out of this. Put away that brand. We don't need this right now.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
Agathon,
God.
you are not the guard captain here. You go beyond your post. This was my prisoner, Score. I'll have you remember I brought her here to cleanse her, not to torture her for things that she didn't do.
I don't know which is better, to be honest.
So the guards loosen it up a bit. You're still in chains around your hand, but you're no longer bound to the chair, and the iron has been put away.
Okay, well, at least I have a moment to actually breathe again.
All right, Score. Give me a minute. All right, just get out of here. Your guards too. I need to talk with her for a moment. Right. At that, Agathon also turns back to the door and yells for somebody else. Mr. Fiona, if you would come in, please.
Oh, is it my turn? Oh, okay.
So through the door comes this fairly young-looking half-elf fellow with long black hair, a bit of a scruffy face, and wearing a hoodie.
Excuse me,
Oh.
it's now a cloak.
So, excuse me, with a gray fur cloak.
I bought it.
That's
I
a
bought it a week ago.
interesting fashion choice you have there. Gray.
Oh, thank you. It's I just recently bought it. You like it? Oh, sorry. This is the prisoner, isn't she?
This isn't a formal interrogation. I just want to speak with her for a moment.
All right, as you wish.
All right. Myrrh, if you wish to sit down, you may. Otherwise, you can remain standing.
I feel like I have been sitting for quite some time, so I shall actually stand. Is that a half-elf?
Hi.
Yes, Mr. Fiona, Myrrh, Mr. Fiona.
Fiona. Never heard of you. Where are you from?
What has no one ever heard of my family?
Right.
I hail from Malthus. I'm one of three triplets. Not three as in like 9, but 3 as in like myself, Eric, and Ferric. Never mind. I was gonna give you the spiel about the whole animal thing, but you don't care. No one cares.
Now, you're right, I actually don't care. But the fact that you're a half-elf, I'm a half-elf, I trust you automatically. Not gonna lie.
Well, that makes it smoother then.
Mm-hmm. Sorry about the
Anyways,
whole humans being asshats to us.
Yeah, it happens.
Anyway, forgive me for the idle chit-chat. I'm sure that my dear savior, who also, tried to kill me, but still has kept me from basically having my wonderful skin burned. What was it again? Agathon?
Agathon.
Agathon. Forgive me, the dialect is a little new to me.
Now,
Anyway, go
Myrrh, I would like Mr. Fiona to just give you a look over. He witnessed the attackers that killed the Queen's family. It's just a formality. I know for a fact you didn't do it, but he's my only witness.
Right, and I
well,
also got a nasty ass whooping too.
Oh, really?
Let's just say, without our good friend Agathon here, I would be dead.
Oh, well, I will
Still a little
say
bit
to you,
sore.
thank you.
Internally, not like my organs hurt, but like my soul feels dead. Anyways,
you know, souls are just a thing of the mind, to be honest with you.
Right. He just sort of like rubs his chest still. I mean, I had a rough night, I'm not gonna lie.
You know,
Oh god, I mean,
had I not been a little desperate to get out of here as quickly as possible, I'd ask you, but I don't actually care, I'm sorry.
Great. Anyways,
Anyways, Mr. Fiona, Myrrh, just for formality's sake, Mr. Fiona, you mentioned a woman among the three people you saw.
I
You are
did
sure for
this.
certain that it is not this woman?
I'm not sure actually, cause she wasn't my adversary that night, but wouldn't hurt to check. So
But she mentioned she was human, however. Definitely not with horns?
I did.
Well, that's good enough for me. Alright, and you're sure it was just the three of them?
I believe there was 3. There could have been more. I mean, for all I know, that could have been just a diversion group, and the actual adversaries could have attacked the queen.
It's possible. I like to believe that your business here, Myrrh, had nothing to do with the foul treachery that came across the Queen's family.
I hate to do this, but we also might have to interrogate you a little bit.
When you say interrogate, is it sit down, have a chat, maybe have some tea and ask me some questions, interrogate, or are you going to try to get that hot iron out again?
Maybe
We'll
not
use
the tea,
iron.
but I'm not going to use any violence towards you.
Okay,
I won't
well, you
promise
know what?
anything, but I will try not to,
Mr. Fiona,
It's just a joke, I mean...
You wouldn't hurt one of your own kind even if I have horns, would you?
Sweats nervously. Right, yes.
I
would never hurt
take
my own friends.
I did trust you unconditionally, but now I'm a little...
It's
Anyway.
a thing of the past, don't worry about it. I wasn't in the right mind, it was a thing with a demon, which, by the way, points to the horns. What happened there?
It's a really long and complicated story, and I'd rather not share. But I can assure you that for the most part, I'm completely harmless, as long as you don't get
Wrath,
in
is
my way. Make me. Yes? How did you know?
Big fellow. Hated him.
Yeah, kind of an asshole, yeah. A little bit.
I feel like they're talking about 2 different people. Like, they have some, like,
just
weird
wrath
mutual
demons in
understanding.
general.
Yeah, right. I mean, at least the one that I spoke to is a little bit of an asshole. I've been brought provisions. Thank you.
For the sake of my backstory, please, Major Quince, I used to be Greed.
Greed, eh?
It wasn't my own choice.
There's more than one, Jordan. Like, you're not just greed. You had a greed demon within you.
Yeah, he just sort of generalized it. Like, he knew he wasn't the Greed, but he was some sort of offshoot.
Yeah.
A greed demon. Okay.
Mr. Fiona, I wasn't aware of that fact.
I'll sit down for a moment. I'll give you the broad summary. Do you know Queen Arlena by any chance?
She was the former queen of Glinken long ago, I believe.
Former is a very strong word to use, as she was one of our targets.
Excuse me?
She was one of 2 greeds that we found.
I'm unclear as to what you're talking about.
So, do you know of our plight of the seven sins?
The thorns are not common knowledge to the world, Isaac.
Ah, shit.
They just know that the only thing that people really know about, like, en masse, is the whole you guys saved the city of Somalia
Okay.
from the envy demon.
Long
and from
story short,
Catholicism.
there are 7 people, each with their own sin of greed, wrath, lust, pride, etc. Queen Arlena happened to be one of 2 greeds that we encountered. I happened to be possessed by one of her decadent spirits. Over a very unfair deal. Stupid. But
I definitely know about unfair deals. Yes.
hello, I was possessed and had to trade her gold for one of my unique items.
That sucks.
It did suck. And I tried to get it
I
back.
mean,
And that's where the fun happened.
do
Never
you
mind.
sometimes just feel like wanting to murder someone out of the blue? Got that little itch for
I'm not
blood?
gonna respond to that one.
Because definitely that's what I have to deal with sometimes, you know?
It was more like, how should I put this? I should put myself above others.
Mr. Fiona, have you ever run an interrogation before?
Nope! How'd you guess?
I will
sorry,
say...
sorry, I got out of hand. Agathorn, where should we start?
We just need to clarify her reasons for being here. Now, Myrrh, you told me that you were coming here to learn stories about my uncle and what magic he used to use.
Yes. You are correct on that. Basically, I don't know how many times I've told this story and who I've told it to. I've kind of been knocked out for a couple of days, so forgive me if you already know this information. But to make a long story very short, I had someone dear to me taken from me about 20 years ago, and I want him back. I have literally gone through hell and high water to try to find a way to bring him back, and that's how I ended up who I am now. And I ended up here because there were stories that someone attempted necromancy here.
Can I roll for insight?
And I
You may roll for insight, yes.
Okay. Is there any modifier for that?
I don't know.
I
Is
feel like
there
it's-
an insight like
I feel
fucking?
like it's wisdom or something like that.
Yeah, I would do roll for wisdom.
Okay. Great.
Fuck. All right, so you understand literally nothing about what they're talking about. Like, wow, this is really interesting. I mean, I knew guys do necromancy once, but like, you know, definitely not the same guy.
Man, I knew Necromancer once. He got turned to ash. And that was fucking terrible.
oh, that's not helpful to me.
Sure not. It's probably not the same person at all.
No.
Anyway,
Anyways,
and that's why I ended up in this city. So this whole assassination
I'm
attempt,
just gonna use my dice.
I have no idea what you're talking about. If anything, this assassination attempt is as new to me as when I woke up about 10 minutes ago.
fair enough. But yes, just to catch you up then, during the night of the festival, there was an attack. A black cloud of smoke engulfed the entire crowd, and a sort of magical barrier was around the queen and her family as she attempted to give a speech on stage. A large woman with a giant axe went and killed all of them, except for the queen herself, who was able to fight her back.
Ew.
Myrrh, do you happen to have a weapon brandished on you right now?
She's in prison, Isaac.
I was about to
what
say,
was
if they
confiscated from
are,
her
you're
then?
not exactly... I'm sorry.
All her possessions were stowed away in the chest when she was taken here.
Did you happen to spot any sort of weaponry?
On me, on her,
On her, yes.
she had a dagger when I first saw her.
Dagger. Could have easily disposed of the axe as well. Are you
Do
sure you're
I
telling the
look
truth?
like I could hold an axe? I would like to show my arms to show how very thin and kind of not muscular they are.
Wait, I have an idea. Could you smell?
Alright,
for
go
me?
ahead.
See, look at these. Does it look like that I could...
That's a, you know what, Jordan? That's smart, yep. I suppose, Myrrh, could you smile for Mr. Fiona?
Wait, why do I need to smile?
I'm not sure. Mr. Fiona?
How should I describe this? Let's say you gave in to your bloodlust. Say Wrath had taken over, and he felt great joy in killing. What sort of smile would you present to yourself with that situation?
If I, at the point... Are you saying that how I would smile if I was about to murder someone, basically?
Of course, and you found great pleasure in it.
Okay, it would look something like this, and all of her teeth are, like, showing.
Alright. Roll for, I guess, I'm gonna do wisdom for you, Isaac.
Okay. For me, or am I doing it myself?
Yeah, for you. Yeah, no, roll for wisdom.
Okay. That would be a 19.
Okay, so you do recall the smile of the woman you saw last night. It does not appear to be the same woman at all, from just based on that expression.
Thank God. Alright. Doesn't look like you're here.
I'm glad that you could tell by my dental work that I am a good person.
Listen, the one who ran off gave me a very unsettling smile before she skipped away. That's why I had to
see.
test you.
Well, you know, it's understandable.
Well, I suppose that will do.
And
So
is that
what will
it?
become of her then? Is she staying in prison, or is she gonna help us? If she wants
I'll
to.
need to keep her in here for just a bit longer until all things are calmed down. It wouldn't be good just to release a tiefling during all this chaos.
Fair enough.
Do you see now why I wear the cloak?
I'm
I
sorry,
understand
but it's...
why you wear the cloak.
Do you see this? I mean, forgive me. It has been a very wild 3 days for me. 2 days. I don't
Try
know
to
how
get
many
us
days
out
have
as soon as
passed.
possible. Just Just bear
I
with us.
would appreciate that because I just want to know the spell. That's all I want, and I will be out of your hair. You will never see me again. Trust me. I do not plan on this place being a vacation spot or anything.
Alright, well,
Wait,
what?
do you have... Are you able to use necromancy?
No,
So what if you
but
even get the spell? It wouldn't work.
I would find someone to help me. Baby steps. In
The one I
times of
know who could use something
desperation, you
as
don't.
potent as that is long gone, I'm afraid.
Well, then it looks like I will have another journey after I have this spell, and it is to find someone who won't die while trying to do this
Listen, I
for
may be a
me.
hypocrite who resurrected his own pet lion.
I'm
but
sorry,
I feel
what?
like...
Wait, no, stop. You have a what?
Oh, that's
Or
right, I didn't bring him
had?
with me. So I had a companion 15 years ago named Lionel. He's a blue lion. Magic incident. Dyed his fur blue.
So dumb.
I had to come up with a reason for it, because I didn't choose that.
Yeah, you chose up a stupid lion named Lionel Richie.
Listen,
God, why do you gotta lie?
listen. He's easy like a Sunday morning. Okay,
Okay.
anyways, you know how, sometimes people who fight have animal companions? That was mine. He was a very dear family member to me, I should suppose, because I'm in, a show where we tame animals and we do shit. So, he was sort of
Okay.
our main lion.
Mr. Villeneuve, please get to the point.
Anyways, I knew that under certain circumstances, necromancy can be considered fun and useful and brings back your dead lion. But
But that's a dead lover?
that's a different matter. See, people aren't as simple as animals.
That's offensive to the lion. I just want you to know that. But
I'll
I
forgive you.
digress.
Things could go wrong. He could look half dead. Depending on how long he is dead, it could not even work.
You are not a person who's fun at parties, are you?
I am a delight at parties. Excuse me very much.
I'm sorry.
I've never been to one, but I assume I'm fun at parties.
You seem to be the party type. Anyway, as disheartening as you're trying to make this whole thing seem, I'm still determined to get this spell, find someone to resurrect my lover, and I will live happily ever after and maybe expel this demon from me.
You know what?
Because
You do you, I suppose. I don't know you, so that's, I guess, your mission.
You don't need to know me, and I really don't care about knowing you, to be honest.
Fair enough. I mean, I'm going home soon anyways.
Okay, good. I hope that you have a nice warm bed and whatever furry companion you keep by your side to keep you warm or something. I don't know.
So what are we doing again, Agathon?
We're just interviewing all the prisoners currently on hand. I want to make sure Score doesn't just execute them.
This isn't the first one?
No, we have
There's-
a few more.
Oh, joy.
Can I go yet? I really just want to go talk to Mr. Agathon's father?
Perhaps it will come at a later date. For now, I must escort you back to your cell, Myrrh.
Well, a later date? No, I would really like to speak with him now. I honestly don't want to be here anymore.
I
We
realize you
already know
don't.
that I'm innocent.
Would it help if I
Regardless
offered
of you being innocent of the current crime, you are still a tiefling.
Listen,
You are in a city
you're going to
corrupted by
try
the paladins of Giannis. I'm just going to help cleanse you.
No,
You're not going to be in any mortal danger.
No.
I would trust him. He kept me from dying.
You
Just
know,
saying.
as much as I assume someone would be appreciative of exorcising a demon out of them, I need this in me.
That is what the demon has tricked you into thinking. Is a parasitic relationship.
Uh-huh.
If this demon
I was there, I
wasn't
know.
if this demon wasn't inside of me, I wouldn't be able to climb fences like I did. And
He
What
gets close to the bar and
did?
just sort of grips it. Myrrh, listen.
yes.
What decadence did to me killed my friends.
Yeah, but that's decadence.
Wrath is
obviously
more
have
violent than decadence.
obviously you had no control over yourself. I have
And that's going to
literally
happen
been
to you if you let
I
it
have been living
continue.
with this demon for 20 years. 20
point.
very long years.
Alright, I guess. But listen, that's not a good idea.
Mr. Fiona, we can
What?
resume this conversation at a later time. But now we
Fine.
must move on to the further prisoners.
Myrrh, do you need any, like, food or drink or something?
I would like some food and drink,
I-
and to see the man I wish to see to get that spell.
You like
yes.
My
Pizza
father
or-
does not leave the estate, and he shall not be coming here, and you shall not be going there. Is that understood?
She runs back. I bought some wine earlier. You want? Here, you can have
I
some.
could go for a glass of wine. It's been one of those
It's the
stressful
fireball.
times.
Here you go.
Ember shard wine.
I'm gonna call it fireball. It's pretty much the same.
What the
Not
fuck?
the same thing.
Shush.
To think that I could trust another half-elf. I can't trust humans, and now I can't trust half-elves.
Listen, I
can't
drank it
trust
before, so it's not spiked or anything.
I'm not talking about this booze that you just gave me. I'm just talking about in general that it seems that no one in this life wishes to help me after I've had everything taken from me. In fact, the only thing that wishes to help me is whatever is possessing me right now, and gave me these
Giannis,
wonderful-
provide me with patience.
I gave you alcohol, though. I'm helping. Come on.
He drags both of you by your arms and pulls you out of the room.
The dragging a lady
Wait,
by
my
her
bottle.
arm is
I
extremely
couldn't need that
rude.
back later.
We'll be back in here in a moment, Isaac.
Alright, just don't drink all of it, please. Get a lot of
So
gold
he
for that.
drags both of you out of the interrogation room and puts escorts Myrrh back to her cell, sits Isaac back down outside the room until he gets back. All right, Myrrh. You're going to be staying here for just a little bit longer. I don't plan on keeping you for too long.
Yeah, but you do plan on trying to exercise me, and I'm not too happy about that either.
That's because there's a wrath demon within you.
I don't. Well, obviously I do care because I did let him in here, but you do realize I let him in for a reason.
Desperation is not an ample reason.
And desperation is a good enough reason. I mean, why do you do most of the things that you do?
Out of love for all people.
In your desperate need for love for all people.
My desperate need to help all people, yes.
Yes, okay, it's an act of desperation. Desperation comes in many forms.
I'm not here to debate with you. I will return when I have needed you once more.
And I'm not here to be your little exercise demon or whatever, the doll or whatever.
I'd
I
slap
will
you like
walk
a
away.
treadmill.
He pays you no more attention as he walks out of the room.
I want to look for a way out of this.
Oh my god!
Agathon, she was a tough one, wasn't she? But we sure wore her down, right?
Alright. Hey Jess, roll for strength to try and rattle the bars. How about that?
Wait, get down the. You know what? Fuck it, I'll do it. I'll fucking do
Hey, Agathon, that went well.
Give me a
It was-
second. Okay? Just wait.
it.
Watch
Okay,
me.
and it's just my strength stat, right?
Mhm.
That I do
Yes.
plus on that.
Yes.
Uh,
Oh my god.
Alright. What? Not,
Why
not your
13?
strength stat, your strength bonus.
strength bonus? Okay,
Yeah.
you know what?
That's a
Yeah,
fucking stat!
That's like you had like
That's
your strength
absurd!
your strength base number would be
I'm
like
saying,
30
like-
plus.
I'm sorry.
Jesus, you'd be godlike in strength. You could have
You
just
showed
like
me your arms earlier.
obliterated-
I would have seen
The
like just swole
modifier?
fucking muscle if it was
Yes.
plus 13.
Maybe you roll for stuff, it's the modifier.
Okay, so it's just the plus one modifier.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck, God, dude! I think this is the first time I've rolled for something that was like a stat.
Like,
Fair, it's
I-
fair. It's just.
yeah, the rest,
I
the
was
rest
like,
of the stuff's been
excuse me?
ability
Alex, I
stuff.
think I know where Nimrod's other arm went.
Yeah.
There we
Got
go.
chopped off on it. Alright, as you attempt to rattle the bars, once you touch them, you're immediately filled with the holy energy from before.
Fuck!
It electrocutes you as you try and rattle them, and you fall back a few feet back onto your butt.
Goddamn. Okay. I guess I'll just sit here and continue to scream about how I don't want to be here.
Good. Alright. At that, we will end the session. That was really good. That was a really good prologue.
Uh-huh.
Fucking great.
We sure
So that's-
showed her, Agathon.
Yeah. Well, let's move on to the next prisoner. I believe he's an ethereal, from what I've been told. And then that's it. We cut off there. We're done.
Yay!
The next person is Drew.
Is who?
Drew.
Oh, okay.
An
So when's
angry
that gonna be?
tiefling in a cell. That's
Drew's doing it tomorrow, and then Rashawn's doing it fucking
Oh yeah.
the day after
Is today your
tomorrow.
last day for your play?
Yeah, I'm done with my play, so I can actually do
Oh.
stuff at night
Oh,
now.
you're done now?
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, I finished up earlier. It was a matinee today.
Nice.
All right. Good.
I'm